Ready? Good. Tough one tonight. Obviously, guys competed hard all night. They did some things to make us have some indecision with our playmaking. They played a matchup zone, threw a few wrinkles at us, but I thought we figured that out. But we were able to close the distance after we got down in the first half. A lot of points on turnovers. Points off of turnovers. We got to make sure that we take care of the ball a little bit better. But our guys, competed all the way to the end. We were able to get back into it, put a little pressure on them, turn them over a little bit, and then had some easy opportunities that we weren't able to convert. But I like the fight in our guys, but it's just a game that we can definitely learn from going forward.
Questions for these you guys first, yeah.
Aaron, you remarked man a lot of nights in the matchup zone tonight was probably a wrinkle you guys hadn't seen. What made things so tough for you guys offensively a lot of the night?
They just slowed the pace down. We couldn't play to our speed, and we just got to do a better job of executing our offense all the way through.
Scotty, what was it like trying to run offense against them tonight, the looks they showed you?
Definitely the same thing as Aaron. It was a defense we haven't seen before, so just running our offenses against it was kind of different. And I feel like we kind of got sped up sometimes, not making the zone work enough, and just bailing them out.
All right, thanks, guys.
I haven't seen them. Was the matchup zone something you were expecting to see?
Yeah, we did, and I think we just were a little bit impatient and a little bit not making quick decisions. So it's a hard one. It's kind of the polar opposites, but it's really the case. On certain possessions, it seemed like we could have moved the ball a little bit quicker, and then a few times, then we could just kind of let things develop. But overall, again, this is good for us. It's a good test for us with a team that they're good at what they do. They're good at them, and they live in the matchup zone. It's not something that hopefully we'll see every night in our league, but that's what we're trying to prepare for. Different things that we'll see in our league and having a good test against a good Tulsa team that's well coached and prepared. And in a lot of ways, they just out-competed us a little bit tonight for 40 minutes. There were stretches there, when we were trying to get back, where we were the more aggressive, the more competitive team. But there were stretches in that first half where they were that team. And when you have these teams, this is, again, we said, this is the biggest game, probably on one of the biggest games on their schedule. They come in here, they want to knock off a team in the SEC, and so we got to be prepared. We got to know that we, even though it's a young season, that these games we have a X on our back. So we got to make sure that we're prepared to play and prepared for 40 minutes. Again, we got to have some more guys step up and make shots and put the ball in the basket for us too. We had some opportunities that I felt like we turned down because whether we were overthinking or just not confident. So we got to find a way to get our guys a little bit more confident in these situations.
When you say overthinking, what kind of things did you see there?
Well, I think when the ball kick swing, we always talking about drive it, kick it, swing it, and when the ball is swung to you, that's an opportunity for you to look at the shot, And I think guys were thinking about something else. Where I need to, because of the zone, am I really open, and I'm not really reading the situations. But again, we had some young guys out there in those situations with Jordan Wright and even Scotty and all of them. I thought he handled it pretty good. A couple times when we came off, we called some sets with Aaron that really had the back end of the play is where we really wanted to go. And we didn't let the play develop. We just started to take off and like, I'm going to do it. Our guys want to do it, but this is not a team where you can just say, I'm going to do it. Saban got himself in a little trouble early on. He had 3 turnovers there early in the first half. Again, like, I'm going to make a play. This is a team where you got to try to make a play for someone else. And so that'll be the theme probably of, haven't seen the film yet, but I'm pretty sure from just my early signs of those are the things that we're going to be talking about, and not things that we haven't said before, things that we haven't been over before, and that's what bites and that's what hurts in these games and these situations, because it's like, they're toward the end when we were, picking up the pressure. Aaron was in the back court one time, so now it's like, come on, man, this is, we're pressing, so it's just about, staying focused to the details and making sure that we don't have those mental lapses. I don't mind, losing games if we got some teams that's come in and have a, Herculean effort and beat us. They jump up and they make shots against, contested shots against our defense the way we want to play. But I don't think that was completely the case. Some of tonight's loss is our own doing, and we got to find a way to clean those things up.
You go to the press, I think with about 6 minutes left, you get a couple steals off it and another held ball. Presumably you were pretty pleased with what you saw there?
Yeah, I mean, it's ragtag basketball. I don't love to play that style of basketball. It's not a game of basketball that we like to play, but it's some things that you have to resort to sometimes when you get down. And I think the purity of the game should be played, free flowing, where man on man, you match your skills against my skills, your sets against my sets, and see what happens. But again, the game calls for it sometimes, and I think it's a good thing that we're seeing these different type of defenses. So I mean, the fact that our non-conference schedule, presents that, those challenges for us, I think it'll be good for us in the long run.
All right, thank you, Coach.